Polish till you shine. My name is Kobby Kyei and you're watching Artist Vibe Africa, and this is the European edition where we told you guys that we are traveling all over the world to bring you content when it comes to the creative industry. There are a lot of Africans who are in the diaspora pushing the creative arts. You want to see them, you want to hear their stories, what they've been championing. Most of them, they've not been to Africa before. And so we decided to jump into their space and have a conversation with them. I'm having a beautiful guest with me who I'm going to introduce later on the show. But you're still watching Artist Vibe Africa, the European edition in Paris. We are in France currently. All right, so we are turning ourselves in a bit. When we come back, I'm going to introduce my guest. You are watching Artist Vibe Africa. Stay tuned.
Artist Vibe Africa. Artist Vibe Africa.
This is the European edition, bringing you Africans who are doing amazingly well in the diaspora, pushing the creative art space. Let me pick these quotes, then we'll start the conversation whilst I introduce my guest. I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. I'm picking that again. I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. There are a lot of Africans or blacks who don't know their roots, who don't know their identity, where they are coming from. Some also know where they are coming from, but the question is, have they visited their homelands before? Do they know where they are coming from? My guest is Isabella Maya, who originally is from Côte d'Ivoire, but was born here in France. She has featured in a lot of movies. Let's get to know her more. Her origin as an African in France, what has been that success story? Isabella Maya is my guest. My name is Kobby Kyei. You're watching Artist Vibe Africa. Isabella!
Yeah, Kobby.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, merci.
This is Artist Vibe Africa. And so let me just give you a brief history about what we are doing. We noticed that a lot of you guys, especially Africans, are doing a lot in the diaspora.
Yeah.
Most of them have visited their homeland before. Some haven't visited at all.
Yeah.
We visited your profile, and you featured in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
But we don't know. When you go to Côte d'Ivoire, people don't know what you are doing. So we came here to catch you one-on-one, have a conversation with you. Let's know your story as an African and what you have been up to. So welcome to the show once again.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
First of all, let's talk about those who don't know you way back at home in Africa.
Yeah.
Who is Isabella Maya?
Oh, Isabella Maya is an actress from Ivory Coast, and actress, drama teacher, and yeah, I play on stage many movies too. Before that, I studied law, and my parents was not very happy when I tell them that I'm going to lay down law and start to be actress. They was very angry, but yeah, it was a passion for me, and I'm happy to have this work.
Do you ask your parents why they moved you? Why you came from Africa
from
to
Africa,
Europe?
from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come here for work, and after that they stay, they work here, and yeah, I grow up here. I make my university, school, university, everything here. So yeah, here it was my life here.
So even though you're an African, you came to school here. You've
Yeah.
been in Paris or France for a long time.
Yeah.
Growing up in your family settings, when you were home, did your parents also teach you the cultural values in Africa, or everything was just Europe? Did your parents teach you about African values?
They teach me Europe vibe, but yeah, most of time a little bit African vibe. But after that, when I grew up, I think that it was a good idea to learn and speak African language. You know, so I'm from West in Ivory Coast, in West. My language is Gouro. And after that, I say, okay, I'm going to learn my language, and I take a teacher. So now I can speak Gouro a little bit, and I can make some conversation on Gouro. So yeah, it was important for me now to learn, even if my parents didn't teach me or learn me enough of African country culture, it was important for me to continue and to know more and learn more African.
Now, they say
stuff.
culture is a way of life.
Yeah.
Africans, the way we eat, our food stuff,
Yeah.
the way we dress,
Yeah.
everything clearly shows that this person is coming from Africa.
Yeah.
Again, in your home, did your mom and your parent, your dad, did they actually taught you how to dress like an African or European? Your food, growing up, what are some of the things that you were doing when it comes to culture?
Yeah, here it was not because it was not easy for them, I think, to tell me that you have to wear African dresses because when I grew up, you didn't have black people. Most of the time, I was one. So
Wow.
I didn't have to wear black people African dress. Because when I go somewhere, they see me because I'm alone.
But was it difficult, growing up with them? Did you, apart from, the way you dress and the way you speak, even trying to match how they behave, can you describe a point where you were finding it very disturbing among them, where they had to say that, oh, racism, you are black? Did you face that? Yeah,
one day when I play with Gérard Depardieu, the first magazine who called me to make an interview was African magazine, and that was very important for me. And I said, wow, okay, it was not French magazine who called me to say, okay, we are going to make an article. They do it after, but the first one was an African magazine who called me, and I was surprised. How they know me? Why they call me? Okay, they say we are proud of you, and we are going to make an interview for you, and Africa are proud of you. I say, wow, okay, I'm African now, and since this moment, I say, okay, I'm going to be a very, and they are going to see on me, even if I don't open my mouth. True. They are going to see that I'm from Africa. Yeah.
True. Now, you mentioned earlier in our conversation that growing up, you wanted to do law, or you read law.
Yeah.
And now you are into film making. Yeah. When you're growing up, what was your passion?
It was my friends. My friend told me that maybe it's you have to be actress.
Your friend told you?
Yeah.
At what age?
We were maybe 18, 20.
A white friend or a black
white friend? A white friend. Yeah, white friend. And they said, you have to be actress. I said, no, I don't like it. I don't want to be actress. I'm going to be a big lawyer. And
speak on the big drama.
So I study law, and after that I start to work and with lawyer. My friends, for my birthday, they made me a big gift. It was a theater school, and they pay, and they say, okay, you have to start tomorrow in a school of theater. You are going to start theater. I say, why do you do that? I don't want, but okay, if you say I'm going, it was just for 3 weeks. I said, okay, just 3 weeks. I'm going to do it, and after that, I'm going to let it, and I'm going to continue to work. So when I was there,
and your eye open.
Yeah. I was in love.
Yo.
I said, wow.
I can imagine the feeling, actually.
Yeah. And I stopped. I called my parents. I tell them, okay, sorry guys, I'm going to stop work at
no article 415.
Yeah, it's finished now. I'm actress. They was shocked.
Wow.
They was very shocked. They said, why do you do that? I say, love.
After paying all the fees.
Yeah. So yeah. And after that, I start to learn.
The education system, you entered into theater art production and all that. The education system, when you go to Africa, we are doing a lot. The infrastructure, we lack it a bit. But when we come to Europe, specifically in France, the education system, in terms of pushing talent, how is the education system here? When they want to pursue, say, arts, when they want to go into football, when they want to go into, other institutions, here in France or in Europe, how is the education system like?
Here, parents let the children do what they want. You know, even if they are not okay with your choice, they are going to say, okay, if it's your choice, if it make you, they support you. They say, if it make you happy, they're going to support you, you know. But even if my parents stay here a long time, the
African
they stay,
the African blood. I understand,
and they say, no, we are going to do like white paper. You have to let act and be lawyer. I said, no, I'm old now, so I do what I want. And there was honestly, there was not happy after for that, but they accept it when I make my first big movie with Gérard Depardieu, and I just sent a picture to my mom, and she see that, she said, "What are you doing now?" I said, "I'm here with him, you know." "Mom, I'm busy, so call me later." She called me, "Are you with him now?" I say, "Yes." "What are you doing with him?" "We are working."
And we are going for a quick commercial break. Like I mentioned, when we come back, we are still speaking to filmmaker, superstar, Isabella Maya. Stay tuned.
Artist Vibe Africa. Artist Vibe Africa.
Enjoying the conversation already with Isabella Maya, roots from Côte d'Ivoire, Africa, and she's contributing a lot in the creative industry here in Europe, France to be specific. This is Artist Vibe Africa, and the conversation is getting interesting. Isabella.
Yes, Kobby.
Great. Now, you mentioned the fact that you had your major work to do in the movie industry, and you called your mom that you were with a superstar, and your mom was happy and all that.
Yeah.
Tell us the process, how you got into it, the happiness, the joy. How was it? And even on set shooting.
Yeah. I was home. I was boring, you know, and I see and how can I say in announcce
News.
News, they say they are looking from ladies for a movie, blah 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 blah, and they say that they need a white person, you know, and when I see it, I say, okay, I'm going there, even if I'm not white, I have to go there.
A determination.
Yeah. And I go there, and the director see me and he say, "What are you doing here?" I say, "I'm here for the casting." He say, "But did you read?"
Did you read? You said, "Yes, I read it.
I say, "Yes, I read it." And he say, "Why do you come?" I say, "Okay, I have to tell you that I make the same school with white person. I buy the same money with white person. So why this character of person? I think I can be with good character." Yeah.
I love that spirit actually. Yo.
I tell him that I think I can have this character is me. So why do you talk about the character of this person? So I can do it. And it was just, it was shocked. And I said, I didn't move if I didn't make the casting. He said, okay, take the text. And after that, he said, so do you think that you are able to play with Gérard Depardieu? I said, why not? But yeah, inside on me, I was, oh my God. But they don't see it. I said, yes, why not?
The confidence. Before you continue though, where do you get that courage from? That attitude of confidence. Where did you get that from?
Yeah, because I'm the first in my family, and every time my parents say that after us it's you, and after me you have 6 persons So I have to protect them. Donc, for this reason, at school, my brother and sister, when they get problem, I have to go there. So
a lot of responsibility.
yeah, that's a very many responsibility. Even from when I was child, you know, it's for this reason maybe I have this courage. I don't know. And after that, I grew up with a white person. So even if I want them to respect me, I have to have I think a big character. If I want them to respect me, it's for this reason. And my mom every time tell me that. So I say, okay, I'm like them. They are not superior than me. So why? So it's for this reason.
I think I love your confidence that moment.
Yeah.
And back in Africa, a lot of children don't have that confidence to approach situations.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that one. And I've
Thank you.
admired you for that.
Okay.
But just continue with what you were saying when he gave you the scripts and you started rolling out.
Then after that, he said, okay, do you think that you are able to play with Gérard Depardieu? I said, yes, of course, I'm able to for that. And inside of me, I was very, wow. Is he serious? Gérard Depardieu? Or maybe I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming, I don't know. But yeah, and after that, he said, okay, you are going to have this character. You are going to play with us. And I say, really? He said, yes. I said, okay. But I didn't expect it, you know. So when I was home, I go home. I said, is it possible for me to call my mom, to call my friend, to tell them? And I don't know, maybe no, because even if this guy called me and say, oh, I was joking, you know, so I didn't tell anyone. And they sent me the tickets, the book, and I travel and I go to join there, to see there. And I was with the makeup artist and the hair maker. And I see his name on the door, and my name was the door. And I said, "Oh my God!" So I was there on my lodge. I don't know if you say lodge, on my lodge. And he entered.
Who is he though? Who is he? He's a big actor in
you know, he's the big one, the most one, the most famous, he is the big one, you know. Everybody know him everywhere, so he's the very big one here. So he come in my lodge. I say, "Oh, are you fine?" I say, "Yes, I'm fine." And I was, wow. And after that, he said, "Okay, maybe I think that you and me, I don't know, maybe we are going to be very closer." I said, "Really? Don't dream." And then when I say that, I was joking, you know. And this guy is very important, and but he can. I don't know, if he's not happy, he don't want you, he can say, okay, I don't want to play with this person. They're going to replace you. So when I tell him that, the makeup artist stop, because she thinks that he's going to say, okay, I don't want to play with this girl. And he say, yeah, I like you because you are very, so I like you. I said, oh, thank you. Then after that, the movie was very good. And after that, we stay friends, because he see that he tell me that he liked my character, and he see that.
What was your character?
He liked my character in real life.
Okay, so let's talk about your character in the movie.
On this movie, I was how would we say, magician? Magician. I like the people with he like that. Oh, it's money, or I don't know.
Magician?
Magician.
Okay.
Yes. And this movie, he was a magician. And I was his assistant.
Okay, he was a magician.
Yeah, he was a
Okay.
magician, and I worked with him. He was my boss, and I was his girlfriend on the movie. And after that, I let him for a younger guy, you know. Yeah, so it was my character, you know. So for this character, we don't need a color, you know. White people can play it, black people can play it, Chinese can play it. So it's for this reason I tell them that I can play that. So yeah, I was his girlfriend, and after that I said, okay, I prefer this young guy. So you and me, it's over, and yeah, it was my character on this movie. Yeah. So after that, it was a very big opportunity for me, and it's open for me many doors.
Many doors.
Yeah. So after that, I play every time with big actors here, on movies, on series. I teach drama. I teach improvisation. Yeah. And after that, I say, okay, I think it's important for me to go in Africa to share with
To give back.
yeah, to give back what I know to people of my country, of my continent, you know. So I was first time in Ivory Coast, and I make some masterclass there. After that, I was in Burkina Faso, in Tanzania, in Tanzania, not Mali, Burkina Faso, in many countries to make some masterclass, to talk with ladies and young people, to tell them that if you feel some things, follow your feeling. If you want to be actor, if you want to be something, so you just have to work. Work is the solution.
Very productive interview with a superstar who is originally from Africa, the motherland, Côte d'Ivoire, and also in Paris, France, Europe, doing so well when it comes to movies. He has featured in a lot of productions. The conversation has been an amazing one. I'm sure you guys watching home are also enjoying it. If you're in Côte d'Ivoire and are watching, make sure that you follow Isabella Maya. She's doing so much for Africans, representing us large. On this note, it's the segment where I find it very interesting because it's an opportunity for me to test the mindset of my guests. Out your comfort zone. This is out your comfort zone. Isabella, are you ready?
I'm ready. I guess.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Your people back home in Africa are watching you. They want to test
Okay.
how you can answer these questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
gonna try.
Number one.
Yeah.
Who is the richest man on earth as we speak?
Elon Musk. Right?
All right. Don't be so happy because I can ask a follow-up question. The money in his account. Mention one fabric, a name of a fabric in Africa.
Fabric in Africa. Fabric. What?
There's a lot of fabrics in Africa.
Oh yeah.
Mention
Okay. You have patio. You have I like this guy. I forgot his name. Patio. You have yeah, patio.
Before I go back to Africa,
Yes.
I'm trying my possible best to learn some few words when it comes to the French language.
Okay.
So at this point, with all due respect,
Yeah.
I want you to teach me some words. When you mention it, then I'll say after you.
Okay.
And let's see if I am trying my best.
Okay, I know you are going to you are very good. So un chasseur, chassasson. Is it okay?
Come again.
Un chasseur, sachant chasser.
Are you speaking
French.
Japanese?
So okay, I'm going to okay.
This is Chinese, oh.
No, no, it's French. Un chasseur, sachant chasser.
Un chasseur,
Sachant
sachant,
chasser.
chasser.
So you have to say Un chasseur, sachant chasser.
Un sachet, sachet, sachet.
That's good. Oh,
Let's get to the next one.
that's so bad. Un chasseur, sachant chasser.
Un chasseur, sachet, sachet. Finally, before we say goodbye, what's your final words to the people back home and your social media handles and any current project that you're embarking on? This is your camera.
Hello. So I would like to tell you that it's important, really important, to do what you want. It's important to communicate, to speak. It's not very good if you don't share what you're feeling with with your friends, with person, because that can make some depression, you know. So it's important to work. It's important to be happy and with what you have, you know, and it's important to smile and to work, to love your friends and your family. Yes.
This has been a conversation with Isabella, who is a movie star, superstar. She's an African, but she's doing so much here in Europe. My name is Kobby Kyei, and you've been watching Artist Vibe Africa, the European edition in France. Thanks so much for Fino from our outfit, and also to 9K Media Hub for the whole production, to Governor and Nana Bre for all the team back in Ghana as well. We're signing out, and I want to say, polish till you shine.
Artist Vibe